And you come at work, you're in the government regalia. Don't drink no alcohol in a government uniform.
Call Dougal, my style them unusual. The views when me speak, you no need to agree. Me welcome all interactivity. Rock and come in, sit for your beat. Come make we reason for real.
And yo, Jal, I'ma say comment when you need to, like if you want to, and share if you have to. And yo, Jal. Welcome to another episode of Unusual Speaks. And this is where Carl Dougal, the unusual, expresses himself in such a way that he might sound different from the average person. My views are not necessarily those of any person you know on this planet. My views are not intended to cause any harm to any person, to any group, or to any organization. However, in the event that somebody's feelings gets hurt during my presentation or my program, just understand, say, me have a big long ladder. And this ladder can help you to climb down out of your feelings safely. Also, may have some band-aids. And these band-aids can help to patch up your ego should it get bruised along the way. So with that being said, my people, let's get into today's reasoning. So today, me a go in the road traffic act. And when me gone in the road traffic act, me know me touch on this already, you know. But this a time you know, we are going at this a season here where them call the Yuletide season. Yuletide. The mad season. Where every year we have more accidents happening in at the time when it come closer to Christmas. And all of we does, we go on like we shocked. Well surprised what caused so much accidents. But make we see if this year you know we can help to prevent some of these accidents. And if these accidents do happen, we are going to see now if we can find some quick remedies to fix the situation, for those we can fix, and then to get the people them to safety, to the hospital, you know, to see if we can save lives, and to prevent more lives from being knocked out by these accidents. So, before we do all of that, you know, we are going to make you watch some videos.
Clean. Clean. What do you say you want to see? It's a car see. The patrol car see.
No, I'm going to patrol.
Yeah, man.
Somebody for around to the back.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to patrol.
Bitter. Don't look here. See? Okay. Be a cut to go on. Look at.
No, pity.
Cut to go on, dog.
We are going to discuss these videos. So now, in every one of my videos, it would have seemed as if me chastise the government because, you know, me love my country, passionate about my country, and it would have me prefer to talk to my people them more than somebody else have to come embarrass them. See? And so, because me mean the government good, then me I go always look for things them where them not do right so that them can do good by the people where them swore that they would represent and represent well. So now we have a little brother you know when named Mr. Minister Darrell Vaz. No.
The minister is standing on his feet talking into the mic. You don't need to personalize your response. You don't need to get hot under the collar. It's a legitimate question I'm asking. And I'm just, so don't bother about having a financial background. I want to know a simple question. Are you going to ensure the funding is in place?
That's what he said. That's what he said. Hansard is there. Hansard is there. Hansard is there. Hansard is there. And I am telling you,
please.
let me just say it again. Based on the meeting that took place yesterday, we are prepared to release the $150 billion tonight. You are a wicked and evil. Bad mind don't go on yet from September 3rd.
Me beat Mr. Minister Darrell Vaz, you know. Yeah, man. Because me see him as a little loudmouth, man.
Ministry, our scope, we can make allocation to councillors.
Not to my knowledge, member.
Is there such a privilege or opportunity in any other ministry? Do you know if any other ministry can do that?
Not that I know of.
But then, if that's the case, so you're making statement. You made a statement the other day where I'm concerned that you disassociate yourself from the statement I made in a location. If it is not within a minister's to do it, power, then why are you making such statement in the Observer? He's making that be associated with allocation from ministry councillor. Yeah, you know that it's not possible. Then why are you making such statement?
I believe that he's a man where him in a position, but me don't know if him qualified for the position them where him speak so highly about. But here what now? Me disagree with Mr. Darrell Vaz in a many instances. But when it come on to road safety, me and Darrell Vaz are twin. Yeah, man. So Mr. Darrell Vaz wants a road safety you deal with. Just remember, say your twin brother they right over here. So. And as soon as you go and deal with foolishness again, me and you separate. Yeah. When him say now about safety, me and him they're on the same page. But there are some things now where we promote in a Jamaica, where contribute significantly to road fatalities, especially when it come on to holiday period. Now, me I go say to you now, the average Jamaican, the average, you know, because it look cool for smoking, and you see most of the people them with a cigarette have weed and have grabber and things where I go do something to the brain. And the big one where now nobody don't want to talk about because most people take part in it. The rum, the alcohol, the spirits, the Hennessy's, these hard liquors will get people intoxicated. Now when you expected to go to parties and to go have a drink, most of the time the designated driver drunker than the person where him carry, you know. Enough time you go a party and the person when not drink, none at all. I know him are the driver. And the person were extremely drunk, out of him state of consciousness, in full state of consciousness, and him are the driver, or she are the driver. So now, we are saying, the government, this is my opinion, I believe, should take more steps to prosecute people who are operating motor vehicles who are intoxicated. But you see the thing about this now? Who are going to enforce this? If the police officer we are going to pull you over him drunk, where am I going to charge you for? And when the police charge you now and you go to court, and the lawyer where represent you, him drunk, what kind of justice you are going to get? And the judge will sit up on the bench so high like a kite. Because we're not disciplined enough. You know, if you know, say, you're supposed to consume alcohol and weed and cigarettes and things where go impair the brain. We not willing, we not conscious enough to do them things there in our spare time. We want to be drunk and we want to do all of the duties all at once. My recommendation is that the government needs to be more strict on drunk drivers operating a motor vehicle while intoxicated. and the police officers who we entrust to carry out the duties like this. The police officer must be disciplined enough to know, say, hey, bad man, you come at work, you're in the government regalia, don't drink no alcohol in a government uniform. You have stress, everybody has stress. Wait until you reach pan feel one time and then you drink any amount where you want to drink and smoke where you feel like smoke. Outside of the presence of the public. Saying, but you cannot be drunk and prosecute somebody for be drunk. It don't look good. A hypocrisy. So now, some of the recommendations now, when me I go make you know. Because when me say these things, you know, I know me are the smartest crayon in the box, you know. Other people out there have brighter ideas than mine. But I know everybody brave enough to come out, come talk. See? So me I echo some of what people are say. And these are things where I go always cause people to think and make we see if we can find a better solution. So if me come up with an idea and the idea 80% and you have the other 20%, you don't comment in the comment section, man. Our ideas come together, you know. No one person no create nothing, you know. You have ideas coming together to create things. So now, recommendation number 1, what we can use to reduce road fatalities on our road or road accidents is we have to have awareness. Now, nobody now watch JIS, nobody now watch the public TV. So now, we know Mr. Andrew Wallace and Mr. Mark Golden and the people in a parliament, you can do some little ads on TikTok to, you can employ some picnic people to make some cartoons where I go depict safety, you know. Yeah, man. And flood the internet with it like that. Because you see how quick people find entertainment in everything, you know. Why not entertain people with things where I go help them to save them life? So that is one recommendation you can use, you know, to let it out there. Get the Road Traffic Act and show people how to turn properly, how to indicate, how to stop without causing a vehicle behind you to run off of the road or the vehicle for running at the back of you. That's one of the recommendations where we can use to prevent some of the accidents or eliminate the death and destruction that comes from what could be a possible accident. That's a recommendation number 1. Recommendation number 2 is that we know instead of police run out per man, police just run out per man and push up gun and say,
so this is the...
oh, you got 350 miles in a 10-mile zone. Invest in posting proper signs that a person know the area where you speed in. This is not for speeding. You wait until you reach on the highway when you pay your toll and you drive within the speed limit. The people of Jamaica don't know what the correct speed limit is. And they don't know which zone a speeding zone and when a speeding zone. And if at some time the police are going to prosecute you, then it are going to leave confusion. So, more robust education must be put into road safety and the way how to use the roads properly. So people, watch this now. Courtesy is something when you exercise courtesy is like a little act of kindness. We know say it within you, you know. You have a little act of kindness. Suppose you see a vehicle a speed that come down in your direction. And you can just shift out of the way, make that person go on. Rather than fear go head on and oh, me now move, cause him now move. And you're dead right. But if I just you and that the idiot there, I go dead right. Then we could have said, well, two our Jamaican citizens gone, but are 2 idiots, so we can do without them. But always I go involve other people when not involved in our own thing, none at all. So, we have to make the road user friendly. The road friendly for everybody. The people then where go party, just remember your fellow Jamaicans. That you tell yourself, oh, yo dog, me can drink 3,000 guineas. Oh dog, oh, me can hold me liquor. You are not drunk until you are. You can hold your liquor until you can't. No cokehead now go tell you say them are true cokehead until them gone way too bad. Anytime you say you're drunk, it way too late. So listen now. Tell yourself say you go a party and you know your limit. 3 guineas, 6 red stripe, 15 Heineken. That are your limit tonight, right? So now, you are going to have a designated driver. You cannot consume so much alcohol and tell yourself say you're totally in control of a vehicle. You should not be sitting around a motor vehicle, whether it's a motor vehicle that you drive pan or one where you drive in. See? You should not operate a motor vehicle while intoxicated. Alright, so with that now, we are going to say now, we are going to look into some things now. We are going to look for some possible things where we can use in the event that you're full, you're not listening, and you still are going to crash off of the bike, you're wheel up on a highway and you drop. We still have to take you up off of the ground because we can't afford to watch you dead on the ground so, as a Jamaican citizen. So listen now, people. When the bike man them drop off of the bike, whether them wrong or right, enough time we run go grab them up. And we are fling them in our back of one vehicle. And we do more harm to these people than the good what we are trying to do. So now, Mr. Road Safety Man, where you say Mr. Lucien your name, talk to Mr. Darrell Val since he's the Minister of Transport. And talk to the Minister of Health. So you can make sure now you start keep some seminars. Start making sure that the average Jamaican get used to the first aid. Now most of the time, the first responder is somebody where fear the blood. The first responder sometimes are the person when don't have a clue what to do. And so we have to educate the public and give them first aid. First aid should be taught in school. First aid should be mandatory in every school. And basic ways how to save somebody's life must be introduced to our school system. Okay? Now the nurses have the first aid lock. The police officers, the soldiers, the firefighters, since these are the public sector workers. But the teachers and the bus drivers, taxi operators, and the regular public should be made aware of your first aid. First aid, you might just be the first responder. You might not be able to draw no blood. You might not be able to do surgery, but you might be able to just move the sick person in a position where can give the person a little better chance of survival. And so, my recommendation is that the government should provide police officers, especially since most time police officers are going to be called to take charge of a situation. Most of the time the police don't have no equipment to deal with a sick person, an injured person. So now, Mr. Government, me go ask that you invest in some things that we call stretcher. And me can give you an example. Look on the screen now. So when we talk about these stretchers, these are just basically canvases, cloth sew with angles on it, we can grip somebody. So like 4 people see an injured person on the road. If you carefully roll over the person on the canvas, or what we call stretcher, something like how you use and take off football players, injured football players off of the field. And you have more than one person holding the person steady, placing that person in a vehicle, placing that person in an ambulance, and so that the person have a better chance to get to the hospital and we can save life in other way there. See? So we now go just come out and come bash the government without trying to make a solution. But there are some things that the government pay no attention to, and some things the government know but don't have the resources to deal with it. When you don't have the resources to deal with things, all you have to do now, party, is to try to prevent it at all costs. And if we cannot prevent it, then we are going to use measures now to eliminate the death toll on our roadway. And for every injury, every accident, every death will occur upon our roadway, then you use it as a teaching lesson within our schools. Now, I've said before in one of my presentation that there are some things within the school that should be mandatory. I don't believe that no student should leave no school with no 15 and 18 subjects, and we don't have some simple basic subjects. I believe that every student leaving high school should have a good grasp of the Road Traffic Act. This should be something that is taught in school. And the first aid is something that all students leaving high school should have a course in road safety and first aid. And so, my people, while we come up with these ideas, we know that these things cost money. Every idea where you are going to present to the government costs money. But let me ask you something now. If you care about the people, you care about your household, you are going to put things inside of your house where to prevent lives from being taken, or you are going to prevent things from accidents from happening inside of your house. Even if you cannot afford it, you are going to use what you have to make sure so you eliminate or minimize the risk of accident within your home. That's all. Then we are talking about now the government. You have to take steps to minimize the road fatalities on our roadways. Some people wanna think, if you don't like what me I say, press the like button, man. If you don't like what me I say, still you can press the dislike button. But all me ask you, just type in why you don't like the program. Because I know everybody like everything, you know. But if you like it and you press the like button, you want to subscribe, boom, you press subscribe. And then you press the notification bell and then you click on all. And so every time a video drop, you can see what I want. Anyway, my people, that are my one for today. What do you think?
Call Dougal, my style, them unusual. The views when me speak, you no need for agree. Me welcome all interactivity. Rock and come in, sit for your beat. Come make we reason for real.
And yo, Jal, I'ma say comment when you need to, like if you want to, and share if you have to. And yo, Jal.